Okay, so we've got these last 3 puzzles to do of the desert. There may be more afterwards. I'm assuming the desert is maybe the final area. Because I also have a general idea of how long the game is, so that's influencing that. So where are they? One is here. It's this 23, right, that I'm on. Let's just try 23. Which one is it? Oh, it's this one. It has to be done at some point, I guess. Okay. Okay, so what I know is you need to slide that like that at some point, but not shift off because I can't shift the other way. I can shift leftwards once at some point, potentially twice at some point, but only left up. So as soon as you're at the height that you need to be at, there's a problem. Now the bigger issue is this one, because no matter where I seem to put you, well, first of all, there's only so many ways of getting you to where you need to go. It's like down and that way, perfect. But then we can't. Slide the other one around. We can hit you up there and then down, but then we can't slide that way. In fact, okay, that's another thing I've already determined, which is that this does not go into place until after I've slid that one. Because when I slide this way, I fill the hole where this other cactus is going to go, and therefore I'll knock it out of the way. Like, there's no way. Like, it's still possible to do it from here, potentially. By pushing it down and then. I mean, but I'd have to be out of the way first. So that would have to happen. And then, like, a. Well, that would have to happen twice. Maybe that's doable. Hold on. And then that's what? Okay. What? I've tried that. How many times have I been on that puzzle? Like twice. Both times spent hours. Not hours. Both times spent like quite a while being stuck, and then it takes 2 minutes. What? Okay. If the others are like that, we might be finishing very quickly. What? I guess I just must never have tried that. I think I probably would have moved that cactus up to the top right. I'd always thought, oh no, I've moved it too far from where it's supposed to be. Wow, okay. The benefits of going away from a puzzle and coming back to it are made more and more clear every time. Okay, oh god, how do I get across here again? I don't remember. I have to get up onto that thing, surely. Right, there's something about how I need to... I need to do this. Yeah. No. Oh yeah, extend one more. There we go. Now you can be on there, do that, so then I can push down and left. That's it. Cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. A. This is the one that looks relatively simple, but I seem to be having a lot of trouble with it. I mean, the thing that makes it not simple is how much space there is. So it suggests there's going to be lots of like tangling around myself. Something I determined last time was that the shifting rightwards has to happen before the shifting leftwards. Because if I shift leftwards, then I'm sticking out into that space. Well, no, it's that I'm against the right-hand wall. I can't shift that way anymore. Whereas going this way, I can do this side because it's like a lot of space. But I only do it once afterwards. So a -5, or I guess a +5 and a -2. Where does that put you? That puts you there. And then it puts you exactly in the right spot. So the only thing that has to happen in addition to those two things is me pushing you along the line. But also, hold on. No, that's a +5. No. Okay, so +5 takes you to the middle of these two. And a -2 takes you to the middle of these two, which is an even number away from the thing, but there's some amount of horizontal pushing has to happen as well. Wait, oh right, okay, so if I ever go that far as well before doing the left push, I have a problem. That's fine. So I would need to have pushed you one more. This is like the vague thing that I have to do. Wait, no, one more than that. Okay, why do I keep pushing it only there? Right, and that gets it into the right position, but then I'd also need to be able to push it. So I need to be able to come like around here, back inside. Is that doable? Not with the pot there, surely. Unless I can come over the top of the pot, but no, then I'd be blocking the hole. So no, I don't think I'm ever coming back through this way, right? Because the pot is right there. The pot's never going to be in a different row. So the cactus is going to be against the pot. And so for me to get back into that space, the bit of cactus that's going along the top would need to be on the top row, and then I need to occupy the row below it, and I'd be blocking the hole. So a different kind of wiggle needs to happen. But also this needs to happen. And the problem with this is I can't get back under, and I can't get over the top. I could have got over the top if I didn't take up all that space, but I don't think it helps. Right, because if I'm not taking up that space, then I'm covering the hole. Okay, that's the problem. That's the biggest problem, is that I end up covering the hole in some way. So whatever I do needs to have like this above the cactus. Oops, go back to that. There's not enough space for me to just do this. No, because I can't turn around and get back under. That's the problem. So whenever I do this left shift, right shift, or maybe I do things earlier. Maybe I do like, but then the pushing it left is never going to happen. I have to push it left at some point. I could see doing this being part of it though, but it doesn't leave me enough space to push it left. I feel like I need to leave the pot where it is so I can come here and do this. If I go underneath, I definitely don't leave a way back in. So I have to go over the top. No, this doesn't work. I can only shift once this way. Oh, that's true. I could shift you all the way over, and then... No, I can't. I can't do that left shift before I do the right shift. Okay. What does this imply? Okay, this one didn't take 2 minutes like the previous one, sadly. I have to... Okay. If I'm... I can at best, using shifting, move 5 to the right, 2 to the left. Yes, that is the best I can do with the shifting. Therefore, since you start off there, 5 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 to the left, I also need to push you 3 spaces, 6 spaces. There's also this single, which is very curious. As though I'm supposed to potentially push you onto a different row as well. Definitely too far over there though. In fact, yeah, if I'm using any of this single bit, I cannot use the left shift anymore, the right shift. Yep. But that's the thing that lets me get it in the right parity. However, there is the single here. Is there some way for me to use the single to shift the parity? Basically, you would need to stop on that. Okay, so potentially we do... Like, if you were to shift to there, and then we did a right shift by 5, you're now on that bit, I could push you a single space if I could get behind you again, which doesn't seem likely. Yeah, that's not going to happen. The alternative is I push you there and do the same thing. Either way, I'm blocking this side of the cactus. That seemed kind of cool, actually. What seemed kind of cool? I don't know. What do I do? This. No. This. Just the fact that 2 more shifts to the left would solve this is interesting. But that's 3 shifts to the left, I can only do 2. But could I have moved it over to the left before this? Wait, what's making that work? Wait. Yeah, how did you end up in the right parity? Oh, because I moved 1 there, okay. Oh, that's another way to use that space, right. Right. And then And then just shifting left in 2s would work. Well, there's 1 shift left in 2s. There's another. Wait. Wait, I thought I shift left in 2s. Here we go. Right, but if you're there, I can't lift you up. That isn't. So this is wrong parity. Any reason I'd ever want to do that. This is a bad position because I can only shift you once now and it doesn't get you on the grid to do anything with. So that's the correct parity, but what can I do with you then? Nothing. I think I could do that and then shift you again that way. I can never come along this left edge, right? Because even if I push off this side... Yeah, okay, I can never come along this left edge, that's important. I'm hoping to offset you by 1 and then shift you left by 2 and then push you the rest of the way. But I'd have to get you off onto the other thing, and then like, either way I end up being in the way. I feel like I have to use that single column at some point for something. If you were on, so right now I'm putting on the right hand side of that single column and pushing you one that way. What if you're on the left hand side? How would that work? How can I get you there? One way would be to shift you this way, then do this. But then there's no space to shift you back. That gives me a way of coming down the left hand side. Right, yeah, there is a way of coming down the left hand side. I can only shift left once. Therefore you have to come all the way over there, and then we have to do that. Then you can shift left once and do nothing. How much sliding do you need to do, Cactus? And where? So the way I can make extra space on the left is by first going to the right and then shifting left, right? So that's how I make more space over here, and then I can, in theory, do that multiple times. Sort of. Yeah, if the cactus went there, I could do it multiple times. Well, there we go, twice. If I push you to the left before I slide you to the right, then our problem is that... Hold on. No, shift that way. Nope, can't do them in that order. That puts you on there. That puts you on there. Sure, I can get back in, but we're way too tangled. Okay, let's just go back to the idea that, well, no, if that ever pushes there, they push right 5 and then left 2. I can't get in here unless I go a different direction. What would that direction be? Over the top. If we're going over the top, what's the problem? I don't know what the problem is. Could I go and like push you now? Obviously not right now, but then... And then still be able to get out and do the 2 to the left. How would that work? Because the problem is that you're stuck between 2 parts of my cactus. So I'm jammed in here. no way to come out of that. Because I had to shuffle you along there like that. And then the pot had to be used. I mean, I could leave the pot out of the equation. And then you end up on there. Okay, hold on. This does give me room to do this and then that. But then what? Now it's not on a grid space, so I can push it. I mean, yeah, the reason for these singles might just be as a way, like, because that changes the parity of the grid underneath, and basically shifting the cactus onto the other parity so that I can then nudge it upwards and then shifting it back along the other way. I think that is what I'm doing. I just don't know how. That does not put it on a space where I can push it. This does. Well, there'd have to be a huge gap for me to get back out. And even if I do get back out, then what do I do? Yep, it doesn't work. Maybe something I need to try is end up, so, no. I was going to say when I shift my head is in the right place to push it, but to shift I have to be over one of these walls, so that's not going to work. Shifting it far from there never does any good. I'm sure I can shift it 2 back, but okay. So you need to be pushed first. That's bad. So you need to be pushed this way first. And then that needs to happen at some point. Going over the top is terrible though, because sure, even if there was space in there for me to push it around, I'd have to go in first. What? How is this possible? Although I'm noticing one thing, I'm never going on the hole, even though I think it's probably fine to go on the hole. Right, because I'm going to be shifting around anyway. I don't know if that will come in useful at all though. How is that useful? If only I could go back over the top, but I've made space for the hole. I have to do the right shift before I do the left shift. If they could split. There's no shape I could make where that hole would still be accessible. And I mean, I could have just not gone over the top, right? But then I'd be going underneath and I'd be blocking it from the bottom. And if I do that, then I'm not leaving space to get underneath the cactus. Maybe I don't use both the shifts. It's possible. Use one of the shifts in one direction, one of the shifts in the other direction. That would leave me space to get back inside and push like that. Interesting. However, I can't shift left twice. Right, if I did that, the fact that there's that single grid there gives me space to do this, basically. So if the cactus were in there, I could like come in and pull it down, push it there, and then push it to... what would happen? Hold on. It would be on that row, so I'd push it one, and then it'd be offset again. So, no. That's useless. That leaves no space to go back inside. I can only shift that way once. I could see that single column being part of how I somehow managed to squeeze back into a shape that I've made. Like if it allows me to go between myself. Such a weirdly simple looking level, but extremely complicated. I can't shift it up or down. Like it's so constrained. Wait, maybe I just do this, right? And then... Wait, it is just this, isn't it? Oh no, but then I was over there. But in theory, yeah, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh no, I have to push you one more. And then... Okay, I like this idea. So I get you on that row first, then I shift you over to that column. But then I have to go over there to shift you that way. So no, this isn't going to work. That's 4 away. 5 away. I go inside and push up. 5 away. Do that. I can go inside. I can't get back out. Then shift 2 more that way. What? Okay, hold on. Maybe there's a shape I could do here. There's not a shape I could do here. Only if I don't leave anywhere near enough space. Back to the idea of pushing you up first. Okay, but then I can't slide to the right. How could I push you up without occupying the space? Maybe I don't care about sliding you to the right. We're currently off parity. Now we're still off parity. No, we're still off parity. I could totally see it being a thing that I have to nudge you like this early for some reason. But no, it doesn't line you up properly. Well, I mean, yeah, okay. But I can do the same thing and nudge you and leave loads of space, which is definitely an interesting position to be in. Oh, it's so potentially close to something. I can't push you up any further though. What if I do that the other way around? Does that change things in some interesting way? If I shift left now, I'm not unblocking that hole, so that's bad. Okay, let's put it back this way. And around the top, feels close to something. Could I have left space there somehow? How? I have to push you there. I guess if you were like lower down already, is that possible? No. Feels like I'm close to something, but what? If only I could go right and then up. That potentially means I could actually stick that out further. That has no effect on that, right? Because I can still do this. I'll squeeze into that space and then squeeze up there. Oh, this is like the kind of thing the game would want me to do. But how do I It's amazing that such regular patterned grids can come up with such interesting solutions, puzzles and solutions. What if I go... Is this different if I do this? Isn't this what I was doing before, effectively? Either way, I end up blocking one of the key positions I wanted to get into. That leaves a lot more space. Let's just do that one for now. And then, make sure that lets me come in and do this, but so what? It's also possible I'm doing that with just a really weird shape over here, but why? What good does it do me? Feels like it just takes up more space for no good reason. Oh, that's to take you down, and then... This is going to end up offsetting you though. Wait, yeah, what was my plan here? What was my plan here? I don't know if I've got a good plan. Oh, this is interesting. Now you're on the right thing and I can come in here. If only I'd made more space. Hold on. What have I done? So if I go down less at the start, all the way up, round, push you to the left twice. Oh no. Oh no, what was it? Down less, like this. All the way down to the bottom. Push you to the left twice. You go down. Wait, no. Oh my gosh. I might be near something. Hold on. No, this is wrong still. That offsets you. How do I get you past that again? Push you twice, then do it. Then come in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes! Oh my god, what an incredible puzzle. That's absolute madness. How is that possible? How does such a simple grid come up with such an amazing puzzle? Wow. How do I get back? I have to do something like... we have to use this, right? And then that. There we go. Oops. Okay. One more. And maybe the end of the game? I don't know. 31. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it's this one. Oh, so I feel like I'm really close to this one, and there's just something I'm not getting. Let's do my standard, what I always do solution. It's this. I shift that along. Like I've got a bunch of things that I know are true. I say I know they're true. I don't know really, do I? But like that I have to go to this one first. I have to end up in this bottom left corner of this box. And then I have to do this. I think that's all true. So I had another idea. What was the other idea that I had? Was that I could end up there. No, it doesn't work. Oh no, but I could end up this shape and up one little bit. And then I'd be on there. And then I'd like loop around here and have a really tight loop. But that wasn't possible, right? Okay, what were my options for bringing you up one? I can't do anything at this point. I can if I do this. I can bring you... If I do twice, I can bring you up one. But then I can't get you back. Well, I can bring you up to the top. No, but this isn't the shape I want at all. I also need to offset horizontally. Oh, but this is the shape I sort of want. One more. One more. Does that leave enough space? Oh my gosh, wait. No. Yes. Oh my god, have I done this? Have I just done this? Wait, what am I doing? It leaves enough space, doesn't it? What? Why could I not see that last time? What? So 2 of those 3 puzzles ended up taking me like 2 minutes. I just needed to take a break, come back with the same ideas I'd already had. There was nothing wrong in my thinking, I guess. Like, I'd managed to deduce a bunch of, like, I must do this, otherwise this is a problem. I'm going to do that again. I want to understand what's even going on there. So I take you down to this one. That gives me that position. But that's not that's not what I end up using, because I come up here and do this. Was it? No, this. And I do this. Wait, so... Except not there. There? Is this... Am I doing the right thing now? Yes. So right, I do end up in this position at the end. Wow. So like relative to the starting point, I end up here at this point. And then you're down. What? How has that worked? So I've just avoided going into that space. I've gone around that space. But now I'm close to that space. What? Also an amazing puzzle. Okay, is that the end? Those 2 last puzzles, well, not the A puzzle was still tricky. This might be it. Jump. Wait, what button is that? Enter? Hey, I've actually left my pot, unlike all the other cactuses. Cacti. Hey! I've joined my friends. And I'm blooming. And sleeping forever. Very nice. What a great game. Thank you, Mishka, if that's how you say your name. Remain rope. Sound design and music, very nice. Carrie Markle, logo design. Whole bunch of people I recognise from the Thinky Puzzle Discord. and people from Not the Thinky Puzzle Discord. Yeah, received funding from Victoria State Government, I believe. What a great game. No, thank you for making the game. I wonder if it hangs on the screen or moves on. Yeah, just great. Like, what a great mechanic. It feels completely original. I guess in a sense there's a little bit of a twist on just line drawing, like pen and paper puzzles, that kind of thing. But the twist is so good that it completely changes. It doesn't feel like a line drawing puzzle exactly. You're like drawing, it's all about what shape you draw. In a way, it's a little bit like the Tetris puzzles in The Witness. But if the shapes that you draw could then shift around and were relevant later on in the puzzle, like, what a good mechanic. That's the kind of mechanic I'm jealous of. And just the amount of interesting puzzles that came out of it. I was so surprised by how you could have such, like that puzzle that I just spent quite a while on in this session. Puzzle A in the desert. I was so surprised by how you could have such a regular looking grid, and just the placement of the starting pot and the goal and the cactus made such a unique puzzle. Like the solution was specifically that. Like, there are probably a couple of places where I could have wiggled slightly differently, maybe. I'm not sure there were. In some of the puzzles there definitely were though. But still, like, it's shocking that doesn't have a billion different solutions. And there's one that's very interesting. The surprise when I got to Area 3, once I got to the desert and it suddenly started being regular, was at first like, oh my gosh, oh no, but it was actually really interesting. The fact that because like that's always been the rules the whole way through. The cacti would always move the same distance that I moved, but I was always just moving horizontally and vertically, but now they were moving like on the diagonal or by an odd number of spaces or all that kind of stuff. So it's really nice that it's just a neat generalization of the previous stuff. And the music was really nice and is currently really nice. Definitely feels like they went, let's take a look at Snakebird and what it does for music and do something similar to that. Even the sound effects are kind of similar as well. I guess it has a similar style as well. Yeah, just such a nice presentation. I don't know if I have any issues with this game. I was expecting it would be shorter. Well, so at first I was expecting it would be quite a long game. And then I saw people saying that it was quite a short game. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm expecting it to be quite short. But no, that actually added up. That was like a 10-hour game. That was good. That's a nice, decent length. Got a lot out of it. There was no wasted time. Yeah, just an all-round great game. Okay, now I have to find something new to play. What will it be? I don't know. We'll see. All right, thanks.